Have you ever been just struck by beauty? This 2025 Murano definitely has that appeal. Well, as you're test driving this car, you may have been just overcome by how beautiful it is, the interior quality, the new look. Well, what did you actually miss and what's it like to live with? I'm going to tell you all about this 2025 Murano right now. All right, guys, let's get in the Murano here. So you're going to get in here and you're going to see how beautiful all the ambient lighting is in here. You have the ambient all on the way. You have your steering wheel. It's the flat bottom steering wheel. No like kind of bars at all, so very clean. You have all your controls over there, your touch screen, your shifter is buttons in this one, your mode control, storage in here. This interior color is absolutely gorgeous. You have the deeper brown up top, this really nice blue kind of jade color there, and then the light color interior. This vehicle definitely is not Nissan anymore. This is feeling like I'm in Infinity right now. This has everything you possibly need in an automobile, from the heated cooled seats, heated second row, heated steering wheel, lane safety features, all that. It's going to have your drive modes, the 360 camera. It has what you need in a car. It has the full panoramic sunroof, even has a sunglass holder. But this car though, so where does this fit for Nissan? That's really the question. Is if you're looking at this car, you're probably looking at other two-row SUVs. This is going to come in at a higher price point than maybe your standard two-row SUV. But for me, this feels like Infinity quality in here. This is not your typical Nissan economy car. This has luxury all over, leather all over, premium materials, premium sound system, all of that. Guys, I did find the infotainment system in this car a little bit complicated, even for someone who has grown up with tech, and I would qualify myself as pretty techy. I like different technology in cars. I think it's very cool and advanced. But I think Nissan in here, some of it, they made it complicated. I mean, to get to control this, you need to press this button over here on your steering wheel, and then it will control this. The wheel is a little bit odd. You sometimes have to press the actual physical chunk of the steering wheel to get it to press, like cancel, set. You were pressing a big portion of the steering wheel. It feels a little just awkward. It doesn't seem like Nissan has completely perfected their infotainment system yet, but hopefully they continue to improve that. And the good part is most people use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto in the first place. You probably don't deal with it much, but it is something to keep in consideration if you aren't going to be using those platforms. One thing I absolutely love that Nissan did is it's really easy to turn off and on certain things, while others I feel they left out, others they did add. So over here on your left side, you have your heated steering wheel button, which is really nice. You also have your heads up display. You can just turn it off or on, which is really nice. I feel most vehicles, you have to go into a setting somewhere and turn it off and press 4 buttons where you get to it. It's just a click of a button right here, on or off. And so if you are wondering why the heads up display isn't working, it's just because you click this button over here and it'll turn on right away. The climate controls, in my opinion, they put the wrong ones that are actually accessible down here in this kind of wooden area. And so you actually can't change the mode. So for instance, you can't go from the feet to the defrost just by here. There is just a default defrost, I should say. There is just defrost, but if you want to change to any other mode, you have to click into the screen to then change to the mode you want. So that's something that's a little bit complicated. I really haven't gotten used to that yet. It seems like I should just be able to press mode and just change the mode, but that doesn't exist in this car. I really think Nissan did a great job of designing this car to feel open and not so boxy and closed in. It almost feels bigger than what it actually is. Almost felt like I had the top down or something, because there's just so much light coming in when we've been driving this car. I absolutely love that, how much light comes in. If you like the natural light, I guess you will like it. If you don't, you can close it. This is something you definitely did not try during your test drive, okay? So up here, you have your interior lights. Well, most people don't ever try these during their test drive, but there's no button. So all you do is you just touch your finger and it's touch. So you just touch it again and the light turns off. Kind of slow fade, does on the passenger side too. These are LED lights, but it just feels a little extra sophisticated. You don't need a button, it's just touch. I know the Toyota Land Cruiser actually has this too. I'm sure there's other cars as well, but the Land Cruiser comes to mind. But absolutely a really nice feature. You feel you are, again, not in a Nissan anymore. You feel you have stepped up to the next level of luxury by having touch lights. This vehicle will literally show you the lines when you're parking in your car, parking like in a tight stall or something like that. You can see where the lines are. It has a really great angle from the side mirrors, and it is really helpful when you're trying to park in a tight spot. So definitely Nissan, great job on your 360 camera. I would like that technology to come into more vehicles for sure. The drive mode with getting to the shifter, the park, reverse, neutral drive, it's a little bit weird at first, but you get used to it. You're also going to notice in this Nissan Murano, the cup holders in the front, they do have the little compressors. So when you do have a smaller can, it does hold it a lot better. And some cars forget about this. I think they kind of skimp on the little kind of springs in here. I definitely appreciate that because sometimes we have a smaller can or a smaller container, kind of slides around in the cup holders. So it is something this does have, and it's very, very helpful. The pass-through storage underneath the center console is not just your typical area about, a foot long or two. It actually goes all the way back to really but kind of this part of the center console. And so this is a lot of storage. You actually kind of lose stuff underneath there. So if you do purchase this car, make sure you don't put stuff in the back and, forget about it for a couple years. All right, guys, so my final points on this Nissan Murano. Number one, this vehicle feels like it is an Infiniti in a Nissan body. Is extremely quality materials in here. There are some quirks of it, of course, from the infotainment system. Some of the buttons on the climate control seem a little bit misleading to what should be here and what shouldn't be here. But man, this does not feel like a Nissan anymore. I love the steering wheel. It seems ultra sporty for a two-row mid-size SUV. I absolutely love how this car looks and feels when you're driving it. The driving experience is quite good. There's a little bit of wind noise, but again, you're high off the ground. You should expect that. There's no wind noise coming in weird spots or anything like that. And I think this car is definitely putting Nissan back in the game in that two-row SUV segment. And I think a lot of people, they get in this car, they're going to fall in love with it. So if you're looking at this car, go take it for a test drive. I hope this review was helpful for you. Please like this video, subscribe. I'd love to get more content in front of you as we build this channel out. Thanks again for watching today. We'll see you later.